Yes, morning, Hood.
Good morning, doctor.
Okay. Let me go and grab your report. Okay, so basically today what we're going to do is to determine, you can hear me, yeah?
Yes.
So what we're going to do is we're going to be basically looking at your methodology to confirm on that methodology, huh?
Okay.
Because if we cannot confirm on your methodology, you cannot proceed, you see. So what is your beam features that you're looking at? How come you didn't put down your beam features and describe each and every one of them that you are looking at? This is the same as what you have given me the other day. This is exactly the same as what you've given me the other day. So what is the purpose of this meeting, Hood? I want to look at methodology. I'm not going to look at your literature review. We've already done all that, you see. So I did mention, this is exactly what we've been looking at. So why are we wasting our time here? What is this draft about? Am I opening the right draft? Yeah, this is the one you sent to me on Tuesday, correct? No?
Yes.
So I still cannot see your methodology, Your methodology, So what is your methodology? If I send this, I was planning to, I was thinking that if I can see your methodology very clearly, your method of analysis and all that, and then after that, I can send it to this Madam Jessie there, and then she can actually have to arrange for some project and can go next week already. So this is 4 pages of methodology of what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? I cannot send this to her because I don't even understand what you're trying to do here. Then I said that methodology, you have to write down all the step by step of what you want to do, You answer me, I don't want to talk already. It's a bit bosan, very bosan to look at this thing. Can you answer me? Are we going to be sitting here wasting my time?
No. I actually want to ask because my method is we're gonna use case study, and then based on.
Right, wait, hello. You say you want to look at beam features. This methodology, you expect your examiner to go and look at what? What is your beam feature? Beam feature utilize, identify. Where is your beam features? You need to list every one of the beam features here.
I need to list down all the beam features that I will be looking at with the description.
You set up. Then how does this? I mentioned that there. The features. What does it impact? What does it impact? Does it impact the schedule? Does it impact the cost? Does it impact what? You see, you didn't even do the analysis. go written down step by step. Aduh, coach, I really don't know how to supervise you anymore, you know. Nangis sudah sini, you know. I already gave you your recording. I gave you the recording, did I? Or I didn't give you the recording, man?
You didn't.
I did, right?
Uh, I didn't get it, Doctor. The
You did, you
recording.
did get it.
Yeah.
You did get it, right?
No.
Then how come you didn't message me? I forgot about it then. So, kita nak jadi duduk sini, I tunggu you tunggu I sampai durian jatuh, and durian tak jatuh, kita matilah kan?
Yeah.
2 weeks already when you're writing this one, this is exactly what you've given me that day, you know. No improvement at all, zero. Then what do you want me to do today? Suddenly, Dr. Ting, you know. Wow, fantastic, go ahead. Are you trying your luck or something? Or you think that my brain is so bad that I can't remember what I see the other day? You want me to take out the other report and show it to you? We do a comparison? I did ask you to say, okay, you need to write down which author, tell me which author says which Bing features. How many Bing features are there? This one here, I don't care whether you write in the literature review or not. Literature review is other people's method. You borrow from them, you take it, you say, I borrow from this guy, and this is the Bing features that I am looking at in my project. And you list down and you describe each of the features and what it impacts. Because your project is about what you want to study the risk for each of the Bing features. Is that right?
Yes.
Then, so your features, what does it impact? You write or not? And then this part here on risk assessments, or risk identification. So, okay, so Bing features, this part here, you need to write down the steps of what? How many risks are you going to identify? You need to be very, very clear. And those risks that is impacting what? You see, if you don't have this section beginning here, that you talk about the Bing features, and these Bing features will impact, it will affect what? Then how are you going to identify the risk? You can't. And this risk is based on identification, is based on what is going to be impacting. So this risk identification that you will be doing your case study. And case study, you'll be looking at 3 projects, 4 projects. You need to write the numbers of projects. And what information that you want from the project, you're looking at what happened in each of the project that is related. You want to identify the risk based on your case study. And then after what formulas are you going to be using to calculate your risk? Like, this for what? And this is where is your formula? So I also ask you, where is the description of what is high risk, what is, what is, how effective is being? You describe that to me in your methodology. How do you study effectiveness? So it means that you calculate, Being features 1, risk 1, you got a frequency high, so that is ineffective. Kalau you mau write like that, boleh juga, tapi you must have a basis. Who gave you that formula? Can you find it from some literature?
Yeah. Yes.
Methodology. Your methodology, bukan saya punya methodology, bukan your literature review punya methodology. You expect your examiner to go to your literature review and search for apa itu effectiveness, what is the risk factor, which one is the risk factor, what is the Bing features kah? You really think so kah, huh? you, I don't know what to say lah. Huh? Okay, this is it lah. Huh? This is it lah. Huh? You just don't. I don't see you having any initiation to try to finish this. Zero. Maybe I don't know what is wrong with you. Are you having some problems? Are you having some issues? I already mentioned this the last time. We've already set this direction for you already, and you can't even write this down properly. What I say, you can't even write it properly, and you give me exactly the same thing. Then what is the point of this meeting? Do you know how busy I am, Hood? I am really, really, really busy. I really want to cry already. I am seriously, I'm not bluffing to tell you. I've got 4 more FYP lining up, and I've got big guests coming in this afternoon, and I've got so many reports that I need to finish up, and I have to spend time with you, okay? And yet you are not even bothering at all. You see your last being features identification. You see your last report. It's exactly the same, Why are you doing this to me? Why? Is it exactly the same? Why are you doing this to me? Can you tell me? I come in here today with all my heart thinking that I will arrange for you to go and see Madam Jessie in JKR to collect data whenever you're back in Kuching. But yet you gave me exactly the same methodology as what I have seen, maybe extra 1-2 paragraph only. And yet you didn't get the recording from me. So many weeks passed already, 2 weeks passed already. Is it so hard to message me and say, Doctor, can you please send me the recording? I honestly forgot about it. You're not my only student, You are really breaking my heart here, You're really breaking my heart here. Seriously, I don't even know is something wrong with me or something wrong with you, okay? I'm trying so hard to help you already. And yet you refuse to help yourself. I need detail, every step, what you want to do, how you want to do the analysis. You have to write it down in the methodology. I have to give you the approval because this is not about sitting here writing whatever you want and then going to JKR, because I'm sending you to JKR, okay? I'm sending you to an engineer. I cannot send you there and you don't even know what you're doing, You're not only wasting my time, you're wasting somebody else's time. This lady, she has to go and search for 3 case study for you. She needs to know what you want to find. Okay, let's finish here. I have other students lining up. Any questions? What do you want me to do now? What do you want to do now? What can you do now? You tell me.
So now I will go back, see what I done, and I will list down all the BIM future. Can I like separate it into like a BIM future with related to time, and then related to cost or quality, and
Yes,
then
please.
also same for the risk.
Yes. No need risk. You just have to list down what is impacting.
Okay,
What is
like
impacting?
Like
time
the
cost quality.
Okay. So I can list down like the challenges for every features, like the challenges in time, the challenges with cost.
You can, okay, but then it's a matter of how detailed you go lah.
Okay.
Of course, the more
So
detailed, the better. And then the risk identification is the part that you will use case studies and what is case study and what information do you want to find in the case study. You have to say that, to identify the risk, I will look at the whole project that has been run by BIM and then to see how any problems or issues actually occur and how serious is the issues. That is what we call risk identification. Because you see, your BIM features, what we're doing here now is the BIM feature related to time, cost, quality. So kalau dia impact time, dia kalau impact cost, and it happens, and it causes a cost overrun, it causes a time overrun, it causes some quality issues or some design issues or whatever issues, then this is a risk already.
okay.
So your risk identification is not like you sit here, you puta your website or your literature review this one I think I got this risk I just put down their risk. And then this one I think the impact will be 4 I think this one will be 5 this one the consequences will be 4 will be 5 No, you cannot simply write the numbers. So how do you do the identification? How do you do the impact analysis? How do you do the occurrence analysis? All these will come from your case study. And your methodology has to tell me, how do you plan to get that from the case study?
Okay, doctor.
It's just like you need to go down. I know on this table there are 3 plates of food that you need to eat. I can see that, you can see that. Tapi you must perlu tulis that I need to take the first scoop and put it in my mouth and I will chew it and I will swallow it and I will bang up. And every one of the minor steps, you have to find it and write it down. Whether you follow it or not later on, we don't care. But at least you must show it. How do you identify risk? What process do you do to identify risk? What table you create? What checklist you create? Apa itu checklist? Like when you go to get the data from the case studies, from the project, you need to you create a checklist. Then you do a checklist on your methodology. Then the
Okay.
frequency of occurrence. Yes, this risk it occurs. So you do another checklist. You think how are you going to do it? Tell me you take, I want to tick. Then you say, I want to tick off. If it happens in this project, I will tick. If it happens in that project, I will tick. You need to write step by step like this, And then from the frequency, I get this is the occurrence. And from impact, you will look at the impact of this risk. You don't get the BIM features is BIM feature. What is impacting is impacting. The BIM features, there will be things that can happen that will impact the BIM features that makes it not good enough. So you don't think about risk into BIM features into risk. It's not like that, You understand what I'm trying to say or not?
Yes.
So can you please clean this up and give it to me? If you can't give me a proper methodology, I cannot approve you to go to JKR. Okay? So I will not be around for the next 2 weeks. Before the 16th, you email me another copy.
Okay, sure.
If I don't see another copy from you, if I don't see a complete copy or even a near complete copy, you cannot go for data collection. If you cannot go for data collection, I will keep you until you finish your methodology that I am very clear, you and I both, we are very clear what you want to do. Because I'll be sending your methodology to Madam Jessie in JKR to let her have a look before you go over. So I cannot give her one that is like this that I'm looking at the moment.
Sure, Doctor.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is not risk factor. So beam features, these beam features, it has a few risk factor. And this few risk factor in case 31, case 32, case 33, how does it occur or not? That will be your checklist. This is completely bullshit wrong already.
Okay.
If I don't give you the recording by tomorrow, you have to message me. If you don't message me, that is your problem. It's not my problem, you know.
Okay, Doctor.
Come on, it is your project, not my project. Kalau saya lupa, it's your job to remind me. You cannot think that if I don't give it to you, it means what? The team purposely don't want to give it to you, is it? I've already been spending so much time with you. You think that I'll be so locked up to keep the recording from you, ka?
Okay.
Right, huh? You better get your acts up together, huh? Otherwise, huh, if you cannot finish your data collection by this SEM, I don't want to supervise you anymore. You go to someone else, you get them to start a new project with you. You cannot be here. You cannot keep on staying here, you know, just because of FYP. I've already reduced your scope to very, very simple already. Any one of my students, I think any one of the students who take this kind of FYP, they can do it. This is not a difficult one already. Just get you to go. I even arrange for people to do data collection with you already. So if you don't back up and do it properly, that is your problem already, okay? Any question?
No more, Doctor.
Okay, you move out now.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.